Hello and welcome to www.ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. And this is the Dialog Champions League 2015, the Super 8 encounter, Army versus Navy. It will be a cracker of a match. The match was delayed by 20 minutes due to heavy rain, but the ground staff have done well to clear most of the water from the grounds. Army, after drawing against Crystal Palace, needs to win all their matches, while Navy has an outside chance. And to talk all about it, I'm joined in commentary by Ashwin Das. Ashwin, a very good evening to you.
Good evening, Navodya, and yes, it's going to be a fascinating clash here, that clash between the two forces teams. Army and Navy, they haven't met before in the group stage, so they don't know, they don't have any prior experience this season of each team. So it's going to be interesting to see whether Army, who are hot on the heels of Colombo FC in their pursuit for the championship, whether they can pull off a win against Navy.
Absolutely. We'll just look at the lineups. Firstly, it will be Army. Starting, it's Sanka Danushka. It's Sanka Danushka, Nadika Pushpakumara, Lakshita Jayatunga, their captain, Asikur Rahman. That's the only change for Army today. He's replacing Kirti Kumara, who had a torrid time last match against Crystal Palace. There's Bandara Varkagode, the former captain, Dilan Udayanga as the left back, Punsara Tiruna, Madhushan De Silva, and two up front is Sajid Kumara and Mohammad Izzadin.
Yes, if we look at the Navy lineup today, a couple of changes. David Osaji is injured and he's replaced up front by Nirmal Vijayatunga, who will be partnering Chaturanga Sanjeeva. In midfield, it's the same midfield as last week, where the team that took on Blue Star, Chalna Chamir on the left, Nalak Roshan and Christine Fernando in the middle, and Krishanta Pereira on the right. In defense also, we have one change with Chamira Krishanta right back dropping to the bench, and Taridu Edang replacing him in the right back position, and the remaining back four, Subhash Madhushan left back, and Peter Charles, Mahesh Priyadarshana in the middle, and Udayanga Reginald in goal, unchanged. Heavy showers just before kickoff has delayed the game by approximately 20 minutes. But we are still expecting a great game of football here today, as the groundsmen have done well to make sure the surface is at an acceptable level for play to take place today. Both of these teams coming onto this game on the back of draws. Navy very lucky to escape with a draw against Blue Star, while Army really should have done better against Crystal Palace, resulting in a 2-2 draw, with midfield hero Sanka Danushka scoring both the goals for them.
We'll just look at the points table in a short while. Today the referee will be in Rubesh, along with Prashant Rajakrishna, R.A. Tharanga and KLS Chaturanga, who will be the assistant referees. Just looking at the points table, it's Colombo FC who is the leading, having played 4 matches, just 1 draw. That was against Blue Star. On 13 points, Army on 11 points with 2 wins and 2 draws. Renown, after bringing in 0 points from the group stages, finishing 4th. They've done really well with just 1 draw and 3 wins. That draw against Air Force, that was also in the last match. 10 points. Navy, like I said, who has an outside chance if they win today, are on 8 points, 2 wins and 2 draws. And Blue Star, Air Force, Crystal Palace and Javelin, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th positions. They'll be the party spoilers for the top 4 teams, isn't it, Ashwin?
Yes, there's one thing we've noticed, that any of these teams can take points off the contenders, which is what we saw last week as well, with Crystal Palace managing to take a couple of points away from Army. and also Blue Star putting in a really good show against Navy. So all teams capable of getting points and having an influence on the outcome of the Super 8 stage. Navy today without David Osagi up front. He had a decent game against Blue Star before pulling up with a hamstring injury. It'll be interesting to see whether Nirmal Wijayatunga can inspire the forward line of Navy today as Navy get us underway here today at the Sugadasa.
It will be an interesting battle up front with the Army defense against the Navy forwards Chaturanga Sanjeeva, who has had an off season. The Sri Lanka captain has been coming off the bench. He played that last match, but main void would be David Osaji, who has been quite brilliant for Navy up front. Now Nirmal Wijayatunga. Nalak Roshan with the opportunity. First one just going past the upright.
Yes, that's a sort of start Navy expecting. As you can see, the pitch has been is under a bit of water. Ball through for Chaturanga Sanjeeva, but well intercepted by left back Dilan Udayanga. Here's Eranga. Crossed in but cleared, as now Isadine on the ball for Army. Crossfield ball towards Madhushan De Silva, and it gets to him. He's able to keep it in. Eranga does well to block the cross. Madhushan De Silva was very bright against Crystal Palace, but they really struggled in front of goal. Their final touch just missing for them. Good interception there by Peter Charles as Navy come away with it. Peter Charles. Chalna Chamira. Subhash Madhushan. One interesting battle now there is going to be Chalna Chamira and also Subhash Madhushan, who likes to move up the field against Lakshita Jayatunga. He's been very good for Army so far, but today will be a test, as definitely Subhash Madhushan will be moving upfield to get those crosses in. We know he likes to get forward, and it will be interesting to see whether they can deal with that threat.
Absolutely, on that end as well as on the opposite end, because Punsa Rathirna also is an attacking player, along with if they switch wings, there will be Madhushan De Silva as well, as Nirmal Wijayatunga has the ball inside the box, unable to control and concedes a goal kick. Also, most of the players from both the sides are in the national pool, with the likes of Peter Charles, Subhash Madhushan, Tarindu Eranga for Navy, as well as Nalaka Roshan and Chaturanga Sanjeeva, the two Sri Lanka captain and the vice captain. And for Army, it's Sajid Kumar, Muhammad Izzadeen, Punsar Tiruna, as the attempted cross is blocked by the new man Asikur Rahman.
Yes, you can see players losing their footing there. Chaturanga Sanjeeva got an opportunity there, but well blocked by Ashikur Rahman. going to be Eranga to take. Ball in. Headed from the near post. Good header on that occasion by Nirmal Vijayatunga, but just couldn't direct it. Certainly made good contact.
That's a set move which worked for them against Air Force when they won 3-2 a few weeks back. It was the same move. Nirmal Vijayatunga scoring from the near post, and Nadika Pushkumara releases Madhushanti Silla on the left. But Udayanga Reginald, alert to it, clears that danger away. Dilan Udayanga now.
That's a great ball. Kept in by Punsara Tiruna. And out for a corner for Army.
The good thing about Subhash Madhushan and Chalan Shamira, and especially Chalan Shamira, is that Ashwin, even though he likes to go forward, he's there in defense as well, like you saw in that occasion.
Yes, he does get back when he needs to, as Madhushan De Silva here fires one across the face of goal. Sanka Danushka with a volley. Blocked. And the resulting ball by Sajid Kumar is neither a shot nor a cross. And it's a goal kick to Navy. Yes, I was saying one thing about the Forces team is you can always count on them being very fit. And that plays a big part in the ability to get back and defend. As Chalna Chamira showing that even early on he's willing to get back.
Today it will just show how fit they are, Ashwin, because conditions underfoot is not great. And
Yes.
with the Army and Navy needing a win to keep their hopes alive in this Dialog Champions League, it will be a test for both the sides.
Yes, certainly it's not going to be easy running in the mud and the water today, as Punsara Tiruna here cutting inside. Madhushan De Silva can't make proper contact, and it's given away cheaply. Issa Dean, the flag stayed down. And Sajid Kumara's cross blocked on that occasion by Subhash Madhushan.
Virtually it's like the Sri Lanka forward lineup with Sajid Kumara, Muhammad Izzadeen and Madhushan De Silva on the left, and on the right is Punsara Tiruna against the two left backs of Sri Lanka, two left and right backs actually, with Subhash Madhushan and Tarindu Eranga on the right.
Sajid Kumara there with a good run to the near post, but not threatening contact. It's Chaturanga Sanjeeva finds Krishanta Pereira. That's a good ball in, but Lakshya Jayatunga is there. Nalaka Roshan to Chalna Chamira, but he fails to control it. Mandara Varakagoda passes out to Udayanga. Here's Madhushan De Silva. Krishanta Pereira is back defending. Even early exchanges here. Both teams have adjusted to the conditions. Long ball over the top, chased by Nirmal Vijayatunga, but Mandara Varakagoda is able to get back and put the ball out for a corner kick. Taken short. Chaturanga Sanjeeva cuts inside, sets it up. Christine Fernando can't get any power behind that shot, as now Army have a throw in to move forward. Madhushan De Silva It's going to fall for Sajid Kumar. And that is a clear-cut opportunity missed by the Army forward on that occasion. Good work from Madhushan De Silva to drive the ball into the box, showing strength to keep the defender at bay. But when it fell for Sajid Kumar, he just failed to finish on that occasion. Should have done better. You can see now it's like an ice skating ring down there. Players slipping and sliding all over the place.
Absolutely. And it will get much worse from here on in, because these guys will be playing 90 minutes and there is another 90-minute match. That's Crystal Palace versus Blue Star. As Punsara Tiruna is released on the right. Tries a cross in, deflected. Once again another chance. And that's Nadika Pushpa Kumara who just barges off Christine Fernando and powers home a left footer.
Absolutely smashes that one home, but Navodaya, as much as the finish was good on that occasion, the ball to release Punsara Tiruna on the right was simply exquisite. Perfectly weighted by Sanka Danushka, who spread the play to the right, and that cross in resulting in the chance. As Army have an early lead here.
Absolutely. And that's what Army needed early on. Sanka Danushka, one of the contenders for the ThePapare.com team of the tournament. As Dilan Udyanga slides in. And now concedes a foul.
So it's going to be Christine Fernando with the free kick. Ball in, headed, and a good save by Sirisena in goal. It was Peter Charles, I think, who got the header on goal. And here's another chance, but Isadin's touch a bit too heavy. And a comfortable save for Udyanka Reginald. Chaturanga Sanjeeva keeps the ball well. And Bandara Barakoda has conceded a corner kick. Good pressure from Sri Lankan forward. Isadin clears it upfield. Priyadarshana puts Krishanta Pereira in a spot of bother, but Navy still able to retain the ball as that's spread by Nalaka Roshan, but Lakshita Jayatunga able to deal with that crossfield ball. In these sort of conditions, Navodaya, you don't want to put your last man under a lot of pressure, because one slip and it could be very costly.
Indeed. And that's what you saw against in that opportunity when Sajid Kumar was presented just before that goal. It was a slip, and it was, I think, Priyadarshana who was unable to clear that opportunity, gone begging just before that goal. for Sajid Kumara.
Here's Sankadanushka. Punsala Tiruna unaware as Chalna Chamira ghosted in and stealing possession from him. Roshan taken out. And Rahuman gets a talking to from the referee. Went in from behind, just a bit too eager. And it's going to be Peter Charles to take this free kick. Tariduranga. Christine Fernando from range and straight at Sirisena. His goal kick headed away by Charles towards Madhushan, who still has possession. And it's now back with Army. Offside called against Isadine. But you will expect that from Isadine. He's a player who is always on the last man's shoulder, waiting for that ball to come through to him. Dilano Deanga clears.
Almost a never-ending slide for Tariduranga there. Dilano Deanga. No, it's Asikur Rahman to Sankadanushka. Nadika Pushpakumara. Now it's Udayanga. Christine Fernando to Madhushan. Sajid Kumara. Mohammad Izzadin is once again caught just offside.
Yes, good call from the linesman. He looked to be offside from up here as well. But it's still very interesting to see that Navy are persisting with a very high offside line. One would think they are playing with a bit of fire, knowing the styles of Sajid Kumar and Isadine, who are quite fast. And there's a big gap between the defense line and the goalkeeper in most opportunities, and slightest miscalculation by Peter Charles in the heart of the defense, and one of the Army forwards could easily be through on goal.
You're exactly right, Ashwin, as Nadik Pushpakumara, seeing the run of Madhushan De Silva, puts in a good ball over the defense, but this time it had a bit more power on it.
Krishanta Pereira this time fouled, and it's a good position to swing in across. Here's the Navy skipper, Christine Fernando. And that's a great ball in. Fantastic piece of defending there by Bandara Varkagoda.
If he had missed it, it would have been an easy goal for Peter Charles, who was just behind him, unmarked all alone.
It's a real teasing cross on that occasion as Eranga. That corner is long, and Punsala Tiruna gets it away, but only as far as Chalna Chamira. Puts it back into the box. Cleared, but Krishanta Pereira now has it, and Nadika Pushkumar puts it out for a throw-in. Was looking for a foul. Eranga. Nalaka Roshan can't make proper contact there as Sirisena sets them on their way. Madhushan De Silva. Pushpakumar has missed this one as Vijay Tunga has the ball stolen from him. Good ball over the top by Isadine as Udayanga Reginald is forced to come off his line. He'll have to be very alert today given the way Navy have set themselves up.
Indeed, and also the ground conditions. I thought it was a tricky situation. If he had slipped, it would have been an easy chance for Sajid Kumar. I'm sorry, it was Madhushan De Silva who was rushing on. Now Madhushan De Silva once again to Naldika Pushpakumara, the goal scorer. Partially cleared away by Priyadarshana. Still Army with the ball, Sajid Kumara. Now Chaturanga Sanjeeva gathers it for Navy. Turns one man, cuts inside, goes past another. That's Sanka Danushka. Ball towards Chalana Chamira now. But Army defense is back in their numbers.
Subhash Madhushan's cross cut out by his opposite number. That's Lakshita Jayatunga wearing the number 8 for Army. Reginald to Eranga. Irmal Vijayatunga almost getting past Rahuman on that occasion. Sanka Danushka finds Punsara Tiruna again released down the right. This time he's not running. He looks up for support. Sajit Kumara. But he fails to control it as Chalna Chamira is now on his way for Navy. Chaturanga Sanjeeva loses out in the final third yet again. That ball skidding past Dilan Udayanga out for a throw-in. Vijay Tunga trying to get across Rahuman on that occasion.
Just looking at the pitch, Ashwin, if you look at it from a wide angle, you can see that these guys are playing within just 50 meters of each other. It's one half with just Priyadarshana, the only man for Navy inside his own half. Both the sides pressing high up the pitch, especially Navy. Limited amount of space to work the ball. And it will be a test of their passing skills, one-touch football. That will be key for both the sides today.
Yes, as here's Sajid Kumara. He loses his footing there on that occasion. I think Army would really like Navy pressing high up because of the pace they have up front. If it comes down to Madhushan De Silva against Priyadarshana, I think they'll fancy their chances of him being able to manufacture a chance or even a shot at goal. So Navy need to make sure that they're always covering the man looking to make that run. As they have another free kick in a good position. The delivery so far has been good for Navy from these kind of positions. And this time it's cleared off the goal line. Sirisena came for it and got nothing on it. But luckily for him, his defender was back as Isadine put some pressure on them and he has released Punsara Tiruna, who is now running towards goal. Punsara Tiruna cuts it back for Isadine. Great save by Reginald and then a covering tackle by Peter Charles. It's end-to-end stuff here.
Indeed, a chance on the other end and two chances on the opposite end. And for Navy, that clearance by Army, almost an unintentional one off the back of the head. And on the other side, two efforts on target, cleared away of Muhammad Izzadin. Now Madhushan De Silva tries an effort way off target.
Yes, I think no one was expecting Punsara Thirura to square that ball. But Izzadin did well to get the shot away. But Udayanga Reginald with a good save. And then when he needed his defense to cover for him, Peter Charles was there to get the second block in.
Interestingly, Ashwin, this is the 5th week of the Dialog Champions League and Izzadin haven't scored in the last 4 weeks. Only scored in the first week against Blue Star, and since then the Sri Lanka striker has had a barren run. And also his strike partners as well, Sajid Kumara, Madhushan De Silva and Punsara Thiruna, because all 4 of them are in the Sri Lanka squad. They've been unable to find the goal in the last 3-4 weeks.
Yes, they've been relying on the goals from midfield. And luckily for them, they have midfielders capable of producing the goods. Nadika Pushpakumara today and Sanka Danushka, who scored a brace last week. But certainly they would want their men up front getting on the score sheet, as here's Krishanta Pereira against Dilan Udayanga. Chaturanga Sanjeeva on the overlap, but can't get his cross in. He had time there and one would have expected him to put in a better cross. Just Chaturanga Sanjeeva, nice back heel there. Krishanta Pereira, teasing ball. Just too far though. He had Sirisena scrambling.
I think Navy are going too much into their crossers. Krishanta Pereira had the opportunity to come into the box, and especially with the tall Army defenders who are good with their headers, Asikur Rahman, Anuruddha Varakagoda and Lakshita Jayatunga, they'll be better off coming into the box, just squaring off the on-rushing strikers, as once again a ball over the defense is easily dealt with by Udayanga Reginald.
Yes, Navy have been able to find spaces down the wide areas. And it'll be interesting to see if they have certainly the quality out wide, and penalty kick awarded. Yes, it is a penalty for handball. I think Dilan Udayanga is the defender involved. Just as I was saying, they have been able to find some space in the wide areas, cutting inside. They have now got a penalty, a golden opportunity for the Navy team to come back into this game.
Conditions to blame, Ashwin?
Not really, I think on that occasion, just clumsy. Left his hand out, and on that occasion, Dilan Udayanga, as Christine Fernando calmly slots the penalty home, and it's 1-1 here. Great atmosphere here at the Sugurudas as Navy equalize. The rain haven't kept the fans away, and what they've seen so far, been a fantastic game of football now there.
Absolutely. Much needed equalizer for Navy. In the last 5 to 10 minutes, they've been playing really good, finding spaces on the two wings. And an unfortunate miss up by Dylan Udyanga, giving away a penalty.
But I would say it was a deserved equalizer for Navy. They, since going behind, they've improved. They haven't completely fallen apart. They've kept at their game plan and they've been rewarded. Here's Krishanta Pereira. Toes the ball down the line, but Vijayatunga is not interested in chasing it. Too much on it in any case. Asikut Rahman. Chaturanga Sanjeeva. Christine sets it for Vijayatunga and Nalak Roshan on the half volley. As we have a yellow card for Asikut Rahman. First player into the book is an army player. Cynical challenge on Vijayatunga, but the referee, good to see him playing the advantage, and which resulted in Nalaka Roshan firing just over. Throw-in awarded to Navy.
Another 15 or so minutes to go to half time, and Rahman needs to be careful, and in these conditions you are more prone to conceding unfortunate fouls and getting yourself sent off. Just one yellow card away as Sanka Danushka has the ball, comes inside, puts the ball over the defense once again, finds Punsara Tiruna, but the cross from Tiruna is poor, lacking power, and an easy gather for Reginald.
Yes, there was a lot of potential there from that position, and Punsara Tiruna failing to deliver. Madhushanti Silva was making the run ahead into the box, and he could have certainly got on the end of it if it had been fired across the face of goal, but in the end a tame cross and a comfortable take for goalkeeper Udayanga. Peter Charles looks long towards Sanjeeva. Cleared by Priyadarshana. Asikut Rahman clearing it the other way as Krishanta Pereira is released down the right, but the ball skids out for a throw-in. Both teams now too eager to play the long ball over the top. They need to wait till the right time to try and release the man. But what we've seen is just a route one ball. Christine to Krishanta Pereira. This is better from Navy. At the pitch, letting him down there as Asikut Rahman playing with fire. As Navy come away with it. Chaturanga Sanjeeva Chalna Chamira has now found himself on the right hand side of the pitch.
And also a reminder to never miss a moment in sports. Here in Sri Lanka on your number one sports sub, www.thepapare.com. We are a 24/7 media hub, And you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud and Google+. Madhushan De Silva now turns one man, puts in a good cross, but Madhushan is there to... Subhash Madhushan is there to clear that away.
The ball just sticking in the pitch there as Nadika Pushkumar was trying to take it past the right back. But this one is team a corner. It's going to be Madhushan De Silva to take. Ball in and it's headed just wide on that occasion. Sanka Danushka, the man, getting on the end of that corner from Madhushan De Silva. Sorry, Bandara Varakagoda getting on the end of that cross. Peter Charles fires the ball towards Sanjeeva but can't bring it down. Sajid Kumar finds Madhushan De Silva. Now Sanka Danushka, great ball over the top. Punsara Tiruna just can't control it though. Difficult one. Just unable to bring it down. But that certainly seems to be Army's ploy today. Just dink the ball over the defense and hope one of their fast wingers can get on to the end of it. Here's Krishanta Pereira.
And Sanka Danushka seems to be a master of finding those people. As Chaturanga Sanjeeva puts in the ball to Tharindra Ranga, just outside the box, comes inside. Good defending by Army in their numbers, forcing Eranga to put the ball back. Now Charles to Chamira.
And a slip there for Priyadarshana. Luckily Charles was covering. Here's Bandara Varakagoda. Sanka Danushka. Rahman across to deal with the danger. This is Krishanta Pereira now with the throw. Finds Vijay Tunga. Back to Krishanta Pereira, who's put it across in at the near post. Goalkeeper Sirisena does well under pressure from Chalna Chamira. Taken shot, Chaturanga Sanjeeva. Dribbles, drives, and it's missed from point blank range. Nirmal Vijayatunga, the man. Great chance for Navy to go into the lead, but just not getting over the ball on that occasion.
Golden opportunity for Navy to get that second goal just before half time. And from that range, Ashwin, unless you get a good connection, you won't put the ball in, as we saw that time when Nirmal Vijayatunga heading that ball over. Now Chalna Chamira. Ball skidding away past Dilan Udayanga.
Too much on it for Krishanta Pereira as well on that occasion as Lakshita Jayatunga now finds Punsara Tiruna. Great ball over the defense. Madhushan De Silva turns his man, gets his shot away, and it's 2-1 to Army here. Fantastic piece of skill from Madhushan De Silva. Turning his man just outside the box and then rifling home into the bottom left corner to put Army 2-1 up against Navy on the brink of half time.
Opportunity gone begging on the other end, and on the opposite end, Madhushan De Silva takes full use of it. Turning his man, that was Tarun Veranga. And on the turn, firing a powerful effort to the far corner. Now Izzadeen releases Punsara Tiruna on the right again. This time across towards the far post. And Charles clears the danger.
Navdeep Pushpakumar on that occasion with a very ambitious volley. The ball ending up closer to the corner flag than the goal on that occasion. As Navy find themselves behind yet again.
Just a reminder, all the photos and videos published on the ThePapare.com Facebook page and YouTube are available for sale at reasonable rates. Just send in your info to editor@thepapare.com or call 077 333 0088. Hotline 077 333 0088.
Jayatunga, Sankadanushka. Back to Rauman. And Krishanta Pereira has set that ball into the path of Madhushan De Silva. Yes, Pushpakumara. Just wide. As Krishanta Pereira didn't know much about it, but he headed the ball straight into the path of Madhushan De Silva, who ran down the left-hand side, and his cross eventually falling to Pushpakumara, whose shot just going wide off the far post. Udayanga to Sankadanushka. Vijayatunga, Subhash Madhushan, Chalna Chamira, Christine Fernando. Good strength shown by Christine Fernando as found Vijayatunga, Chaturanga Sanjeeva. Decent spell of position here for Navy. And Pushpakumara standing his ground as Chaturanga Sanjeeva fell to the ground, but there's no fooling the referee. Peter Charles getting the better of Izzadeen. Here's Christine Fernando. Good defending there by Sajid Kumara. Sajid Kumara getting back from the advanced positions to defend, as Army just looking to hold out till half time. Yes, Subhash Madhushan. Christine finds Nalaka Roshan again. Not on the same wavelength, Krishanta Pereira on that occasion. Dink ball over the top. Sajith Kumara, Pushpa Kumara to Madhushanti Silva, but his cross fails to find Isadine. We are about to find out how many added minutes are going to be there for this first half, and it's 2 added minutes. Signals fourth official Prashant Rajkrishna. Christine Fernando. Chaturanga Sanjeeva. Dink ball over the top, but Nalaka Roshan just can't get on the end of it as Sirisena gathers. And it's a flick on from Sajith Kumara. He's found Isadine. The return ball, just too much on it for Sajith Kumara. Was speeding into the box. Krishanta Pereira tries to find Vijay Tunga as collision between Sirisena and Vijay Tunga. It's a throw-in for Navy. Krishanta Pereira still has it. The army defense somehow managed to get it clear as Madhushanti Silva plays it to Isadine, who's now found Punsara Tiruna. Going for the crossfield ball. Just about dealt with by the Navy defense. Nalagroshan over the top for Chalna Chamira. Goes for it first time. But straight at Sirisena on that occasion. A great chance for Navy to draw level. As at the other end, it's Isadine who's now played through. Cuts inside, goes for goal, blocked by Peter Charles. Tiruna sets it for Pushpa Kumara. Now Sanka Danushka. This will probably be the last piece of play before half time as referee blows for half time. It's been an entertaining half to say the least. Army taking the lead through Nadika Pushpakumara before a handball from Dilanu Deyanga inside the box gifted Navy a penalty kick, which was duly converted by Christine Fernando. Chances for the teams at both ends, but eventually it was Madhushanti Silva who took one to fire Army into a 2-1 lead here at the Sugandadasa Stadium. An entertaining half of football. The second half will commence in approximately 10 minutes. And we can now have a look at the statistics for this half. Army going to the lead, going to half time with a deserved lead. They've been the better of the two teams. And the half-time score just a reflection of the scoreline, as Navodaya will now take you through the stats for this first half.
Looking at the stats, half-time, Army leading 2-1. With Navy having 10 attempts on goal and the only goal coming in from a penalty. Army having 8 attempts with 4 on target. Army have conceded 6 fouls and of those 4 have been in their own half. But Navy have been the more disciplined side, not conceding any. and Army with Navy pressing high up the pitch. Have caught Army offside 5 times, and the only yellow card in the first half had gone to Asikur Rahman. So do join us again in another 15 minutes time for the second half of this Dialog Champions League 2015 Super 8 encounter. Army versus Navy, both sides needing a win to keep their hopes alive. So join us again in another 15 minutes time to see what happens.
Welcome back here for the second half of this Dialog 2015, Dialog Champions League 2015 clash between Army and Navy in this Super 8 stage. If you're just joining us, Army currently lead 2-1, and the goals coming from Nadika Pushpakumara and Madhushan De Silva, and Navy's goal coming from Christine Fernando from the penalty spot. Almost equal attempts on goal from both teams. Navy, in fact, having more attempts on target, but Army with 2 efforts that were unable to be saved by the defense and goalkeeper, currently lead at half time. We have a substitution as well. Number 19, Tamiru Edanka coming off, and Tamiru Krishanta replacing him at the right back position. Eranga had a difficult time dealing with the pace of Madhushan De Silva, who was always on the lookout for a ball over the top to chase down. And let's see if this change can bring Navy back into this game. The substitute very clearly visible in the Navy team, the only one with a spotless white jersey, as Army get us underway. Bandara Varakagoda spreads it to Udayanga. Ball over the top, comfortable save for Udayanga Reginald. Krishanta Pereira finds the new man, Chavir Krishanta. There's Christine Fernando. Nirmal Vijayatunga trying to find Chaturanga Sanjeeva, but well blocked. Lakshita Jayatunga plays Isadine through, but offside against the Army frontman yet again. It's Priyadarshana to Subhash Madhushan. Tries to find Vijayatunga, but Varakagoda is ever present. Isadine has managed to stay onside. First time shot. Great effort, but trying to beat Udayanga Reginald at the near post. Just not enough curl on it on that occasion, as Reginald looked to have it covered if it was on target. Shamira Krishanta. Headed clear by Rahman. Ball on the overlap, and Sirisena just gets fingers to it. As Punsara Deruna brings it out to Jayatunga. Udayanga Reginald, no nonsense, just puts the ball out for a throw. Punsara Deruna. Sajit Kumara cuts inside, goes for goal, but an easy save for Reginald. Krishanta Pereira. Christine Fernando to Subhash Madhushan on this left hand side. Subhash Madhushan with a poor ball. He's trying to find Chaturanga Sanjeeva, got nowhere. Great piece of footwork, but fired in, and Vijay Tunga's shot well dealt with by Sirisena. In fact, we've just come to know of a change from the Army team. Lakshita Jayatunga is off, and Dilan Udayanga has switched to right back, while it's Roshan Appuhami who's currently in the left back position for Army. Sanka Danushka has taken over the captain's armband. Good piece of defending by the new man, Roshan Appuhami. Here's Punsara Tiruna. And that's a mistake by Priyadarshana, and Sajid Kumar can't get his header on target. Really should have done better on that occasion. Sajid Kumar. Poor defending by Priyadarshana, as Isadeen was presented with a great opportunity to put a cross in, and he obliged, but Sajid Kumar fails to convert the chance to put Army 3-1 up. Army have been able to get behind the Navy defense far too easily. The conditions and also have a part to play in the amount of chances that they've created on that occasion. Priyadarshana, just a slight lapse in concentration, and a great chance presented to Army as a result of it. Here's Christine Fernando. Finds Krishanta Pereira, but Chamira Krishanta unable to chase that one down. Yes, Sirisena. Appuhami. Well blocked by Chaturanga Sanjeeva. Alert to the man behind him as the throw is headed away by Chamira Krishanta. That's a firm header, and Isadeen has stayed on side. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. As he charges towards goal, and Peter Charles, his clearance went straight back to Isadeen, but the shot fired into the side netting of a deflection, as Army really turning on the heat in these early stages of the second half. Madhushanti Silva to take this corner kick. And Punsara Tiruna was a difficult shot to take, and results in his shot going miles over the bar. Chamira Krishanta can't get past Roshan Appuhami. It's Krishanta Pereira. Now to Nirmal Vijayatunga. Great skill shown to initially get past Rahman, but he recovered well. He's already on a booking, so can ill afford to make any mistakes. As now Chamira Krishanta has come up from right back to take this corner kick. And the big men for Navy from the back are up for this kick. Subhash Madhushan, Peter Charles, Christine Fernando, all inside the box. Can Chamira Krishanta deliver a ball that they can attack? The delivery is to the near post. Sanka Danushka eventually gets it away, but it's straight back at Chamira Krishanta. Second time ball in, cleared by Bandara Varakagoda. And then Isadine. As Krishanta Pereira opts for the safe option of just putting the ball out for a throw-in, allowing his defense to get back. Punsara Tiruna. Udyanka Reginald. It's a poor pass. Intercepted by the Navy defense and cleared. Roshan Appuhami. Snadika Pushpakumara. To Sanka Danushka. Ball over the top. Great run by Punsara Tiruna. He's managed to stay onside. Turns. He's gone too far with it though, as Subhash Madhushan across from left back just takes the ball away from him calmly, as Chalna Chamira now driving Navy forward. Chaturanga Sanjeev again now with Chalna Chamira. Nalaka Roshan driving it from midfield, but can't find the ball he's looking for. Chamira Krishanta finds Krishanta Pereira. First time cross in. But again, Asikur Rahman is there to deal with the first time ball in. And another corner for Navy. Shanta's ball in and unable to get any power on the effort on goal. Nalaka Roshan. Sorry, Chaturanga Sanjeeva fails to find Chalna Chamira, as Army are off again. Isadine stayed onside, as here's a golden chance for him. And that has sort of summed up his Super 8 campaign so far. A great opportunity to put Army 3-1 up, but fails to even get his shot on target. Sadine will be desperately disappointed with that effort. Udanga Reginald collects the through ball. The attempted through ball. Here's Krishanta Pereira. Sikur Rahman across, but Chaturanga Sanjeeva has got the ball now, and he's cut inside. Bandara Varkagoda, the crucial tackle. Sajit Kumara finds Sanka Danushka. Passes it to the left where Nadika Pushpakumara is. It's 2-on-1 on this right hand side if he can find a ball. And he has done so, as Punsara Tiruna releases Udyanka Reginald. And Isadine fails to make sufficient contact. The first time ball in, and another penalty at this end. Handball against Chamira Krishanta. That looked more straightforward penalty than the first half one, which Udyanka Reginald conceded. The cross in from Madhushan De Silva, making contact with the arm of Chamira Krishanta, who's just come on, as Isadine, who has missed two clear-cut opportunities so far in the half. Oh, but he's scoring. He's missed the first effort, and he scored, yes. There's a appeal for offside, but it was Isadine himself who went for the rebound, so it cannot be offside. As Isadine hitting the bar with the initial effort, but able to convert the rebound. 3-1 to Army. Subhash Madushan. Yes, Chaturanga Sanjeeva. Trying to release Chalna Chamira, but the referee says it took a touch off Chamira and has awarded Army a throw-in. Isadine ending his little goal drought in this Super 8 with that penalty kick. That rebound, I must say. Subhash Madushan gets it into Vijay Tunga, who can't control. It's back with Army now. Madushan De Silva. Goes long, but too long. As Udayanga Reginald is able to gather. Subhash Madushan. Chalna Chamira finds Chaturanga Sanjeeva, but his pass is poor. As Army now in the driving seat. They found it easy all day to get behind the Navy defense. Just a simple lob pass over the defense, creating them so many chances. And it was only a matter of time before they extended their lead, coming through an unlikely source penalty. But that too was created as a result of space down the right, from which the initial chance was created. Here's Chalna Chamira. That's not a good free kick. As Army now looking to counter. They want goals, this Army team. Here's Madushan De Silva. And offside called against Isadine on that occasion. Now that he's got a goal, he's ever eager to try and double his tally. Madushan De Silva. Sanka Danushka now. Punsana Tiruna. The ball just sticking in that little patch of water there, allowing Nalaka Roshan to get back and regain position. Christine Fernando in the middle of the field. There's the ball into Vijay Tunga at the edge of the box. He's dispossessed by Army as Nadika Pushpumara tries to release Madushan De Silva down the left. But the ball has run out of play. Prashanta Pereira. Christine. Nalaka Roshan, Subhash Madushan. Can Navy find a response to going 2 goals down? Chaturanga Sanjeeva, Christine Fernando. The ball into the box finds no one except the grateful arms of Goalkeeper Kumara Sirisena. Who bowls it to Roshan Appuhami. Rahman Punsara Tiruna with an acrobatic effort but fails to really make proper contact as Subhash Madhusan gets back. Chalna Chamir, Subhash Madhusan. Chalna Chamir again and he's given the ball away. Sanka Danushka chipped in. But there's no one at the far post for Army. Allowing Navy to now regain possession of the ball. Priyadarshana. Nalaka Roshan. Chaturanga Sanjeeva turns past three men. But Nadika Pushpakumara showing his strength to win the ball back. And Madhushan De Silva now on it. Isadeen. Kumara. Slots home pass to the younger Reginald. It's 4-1 to Army, set up by Isadeen. And Sajid Kumar finally getting a goal. As Army now well and truly in control of this game. 4-1. And they're bringing on a substitute as well as Isadeen is coming off. And to replace him, it's going to be Damit Kumarasiri. Isadeen playing his part in that goal, just setting the ball up for Sajid Kumara, who had time and space to craft the perfect finish. And he made no mistake on that occasion.
After almost a nervy first half, Army are now running away with it. 2 early goals in the second half have given them comfortable breathing space. 4-1 they are leading.
Yes, I'm sure Army would be happy that finally their forwards are getting in among the goals. For saying that Madhushan De Silva, Isadeen and Sajid Kumara have struggled to score, as here's another chance for Sajid Kumara. Sets it up, Damit Kumar sees the new man in. Good save by Reginald. But the chance is still there. Cleared by Subhash Madhushan. Damit Kumar Siri as a player down for Navy on the other half of the field. Play is continuing and Army have a corner, but as I was saying, Army surely will be grateful that the forward players are now among the goals. That will give them confidence as they are yet to face Colombo FC. So their fate is very much in their own hands. If they can deliver the goods up front.
Indeed, when Isadeen hit that upright from that penalty, the ball came to him almost out of sympathy, because he's been missing quite a few in the last 4 game weeks. And coach Mohammad Fahmy was not at all pleased with them, his forward lineup, because none of them practice with the Army team because of national duties. All of them are practicing with the national team. And that connection, the link up between the midfield was lost. That's what he said. And today, and even after setting up that goal for Sajid Kumar, when Isadeen saw his number on the substitution, this board, he was not at all pleased He was just kicking himself. He knows that he has missed quite a few opportunities today as well.
Yes, and the signs are that Navy really need to be careful because this Army team, they look hungry for goals and they know there are goals for the taking here today. Navy need to show things up at the back and make sure that they maintain their defensive discipline as the players. Kumara Siri is a lot faster than Isadine, so that's an added threat now for this aerial ball that Army have played over and over again in this game. Pardon me. As here's Chamira Krishanta. Racing Krishanta Pereira, who's got past Rojana Puhami, but great recovery. He's put that one out for a corner kick. Chamira Krishanta's corner. Headed clear. It's only Sajid Kumar. He's released Madhushan De Silva, but too much on that one for Damit Kumarasiri.
You were saying, Ashwin, that Army now are hungry for goals, and they should be, because there's a bit of a gap to catch up on goal difference with Colombo FC. Sajid Kumar tries a 30-yard effort off target.
Yes, Colombo FC have really been the goal-scoring machine. 5 goals against Crystal Palace, 3 against Java Lane, 4 against Air Force. Their scoring streak only broken by that 0-0 draw against Blue Star, but they were reduced to 10 men. Here's Chaturanga Sanjeeva. Tries a 1-2 with Vijay Tunka, but he can't return it. Peter Charles. Good anticipation, good reading of the game to intercept and clear that ball. And Navy bringing on a substitute. It's Nirmal Vijayatunga, who has struggled to really impact this game up front. Is replaced by Muhammad Insaf.
It's surprising, Ashwin, that Muhammad Insaf, who was playing in the first couple of games for Navy, who gelled well with David Osaji, is reduced to the bench in the last 2 matches. And Chaturanga Sanjeeva and Nirmal Vijayatunga being ahead in the picking order for Dhammik Atakorla, the coach for Navy. Insaf scored a couple of goals as well in the Super 8 stage.
Yes, that's been a problem for Navy. Up front, they have really struggled to score goals, and David Osaji, injured today, has normally been their main threat. And without him, they sometimes look a bit short of ideas going forward. Chaturanga Sanjeeva, Krishanta Pereira, they're all good players, but just unable to create too many clear-cut opportunities in this game. Chalna Chamira with a good run, but Nalak Roshan just unable to find him. Peter Charles losing his footing there. So he tried to launch that ball upfield. That's Chaturanga Sanjeeva. Subhash Madhushan looking for Insaf, but headed clear by Asikur Rahman, who's been good today for Army. Christine Fernando's pass cut out as Army yet again go on the attack. Nadika Pushpakumara. Ball over the top towards Punsara Tiruna, but this is going to just skid kindly for Chalna Chamira, who is able to clear it, but only as far as Dilan Udayanga, who's now played it, who's won his team a throw-in. Dilan Udayanga conceding the penalty that eventually helped Navy draw level. That's all a distant memory now, as Army well and truly on top of Navy. Yes, Sajid Kumar. Good strength shown by him, but it's not going to be enough, as Chamira has won this throw-in. Nalak Roshan, Chalna Chamira, Chaturanga Sanjeeva. Spreads the ball, and there's some space for Krishant Pereira to run into. There's Chamira Krishant on the overlap. That's a good ball in, and it's picked by goalkeeper Kumar Sirisena. But no problems arising from that. Subhash Madhushan releasing Insaf, but under the watchful eye of Bandara Varakagoda. Sajid Kumar, Punsara Tiruna. It's going to be offside. David Kumar Siri just a bit too eager, also wanting to get on the score sheet. He's timing his run. Here's Krishant Pereira.
Christine Fernando under pressure from Damit Kumarasari, the new man, finally dispossesses the live wire against the veteran. Now Madhushan Disilla is free on the left. No support as Charles intercepts. Navy needs need the goals, and need them quite quickly, as Mohammad Insaf creates an opportunity, but Chaturanga Sanjeeva was not in the same wavelength as he was. And the Navy making a change. It's Priya Darshana who is going off, and in his place is number 13 for Navy. That's Madhuranga Pereira. Priya Darshana not had the best of days today. Been caught a few times in no man's land. Now Subhash Madhushan and Sajid Kumara tussling for the ball. Army gets a throw-in. Good ball in. Madhushan Disilla was onside. He was unable to control it and slipping away.
Punsara Tiruna. Misplaced pass as Army will be very pleased with their performance today. They needed a good response after their draw against Crystal Palace. And what a good performance they put in here today. They made it look easy, as they have been helped by some poor defending today by Navy. Yes, Sanka Danushka. Roshana Puhami. Adhika Pushpakumara, who opened the scoring today.
Pushpakumara once again puts in a through ball. And Reginald coming off his lines clears that danger away. Just 12 or so minutes to go till full time, as Army now readies another substitution. Today has been a good day for Army after their torrid time against Crystal Palace a week back. As Punsara Tiruna now has the ball to Deanga, but his pass goes out. Once again, Army in possession. Clumsy bit of defending there by Subhash Madhushan. Good awareness shown there by Kumar Asere. But Navy clears the danger away now. Ball towards Chalana Chamira, who's been somewhat anonymous today on this left-hand side. Nadika Pushpakumara towards Sajid Kumara. Yes. Ashwin, with this result today, I'm sure that Army would walk away with this win. It will be a three-way tie, and tomorrow it will be Renown versus Colombo FC, which would decide whether it will be still be a three-way tie or a two-way tie between Army and Colombo FC.
Yes, it's been absolutely thrilling, this Super 8 stage. So you've seen Renown really come to the fore with the attractive brand of football, as tomorrow's game I'm sure will be a fantastic clash. Renown versus Colombo FC. If one team is able to take home all 3 points, that will surely put them in the driving seat.
Varakagoda back to Udayanga.
Yes, Army are now using that lob ball over the top very sparingly. They just want to keep possession now that they have control of this game. They want to be the ones with the ball. They don't want to be chasing it. As they are finally able to make this change, as Sajid Kumar is replaced by Neranjeeva Rajapaksa. Sajid Kumar getting on the score sheet today.
Chaturanga Sanjeeva. Now to Chalana Chamira. Tries in across. Partially cleared away. But it's with Sanka Danushka, who hacks it downfield. Still, now Laraka Roshan. Damit Kumarasiri for the first time. Sliding away. Dirting his kit as Madhuranga Pereira now. An aimless cross intercepted by Tiruna. Sends through Niranjiva Rajapaksha, but he's offside.
Clearly offside as the Navy line stepping up just before the pass was made. Ball in towards Chalna Chamira, gets his header on goal, but it's a comfortable save for goalkeeper Sirisena. As Army now just taking the pace out of this game. Keeping possession of the ball, and Madhushan De Silva is released here. There's acres of space down this right hand side. Gets a cross in, but the header from Niranjiva Rajapaksa is wide of the far post and doesn't trouble Udayanga Reginald in goal. Don't forget, up next we have live coverage of what's going to be another fantastic game. Crystal Palace Gampola taking on Blue Star Kalutara. Both teams will be playing for pride, and I'm sure both teams are looking to leave Colombo with all 3 points here today. Supporters have come in their numbers and created a real party atmosphere here at the Sugadadasa. Sanka Danushka is limping off the field for Army. That's not a sight that Coach Fahmy wants to see. Here's Chalna Chamira. Intercepted by Madhushan De Silva, but Peter Charles is out quickly to gain possession as Insaf can't keep possession. But he has it now and is driving forward, and great pace shown by the substitute. But well dealt with by Roshan Appuhami. Maybe put the ball out of play as an Army player down.
Well, Ashwin, Army may well have won this match 4-1, but the worrying factor is Sanka Danushka, their midfield linchpin, who has been instrumental during their campaign, creating a majority of chances and just stabilizing the midfield. And not like last few weeks, they don't have a 5-6 days of rest. They need to play midweek. That's the 6th round. And it looks like either a knee injury or hamstring injury for Sanka Danushka.
Yes, he's off the ground as Army are playing with 10 men. They've made all 3 substitutes. Let me remind you. Ranjiva Rajapaksa, Damit Kumarasiri and Roshan Appuhami, the 3 players coming on. So it'll be interesting to see if Navy can capitalize on this advantage. As Madhushar De Silva in this dying minutes of this half tries to find Damit Kumarasiri, but it's cleared away and Chalna Chamira gathers. Crossfield pass from Christine Fernando to Krishanta Pereira. Says Chamira Krishanta. Good ball in surely and almost an own goal, but headed away just past the near post by Bandara Varakagoda, who has taken over the captain's armband following the departure of Sanka Danushka. Chaturanga Sanjeeva's ball in and a foul. Called against that looks to be the substitute Damit Kumarasiri. Back in defense. Bundling over Chaturanga Sanjeeva. Needless really. As Navy have one last chance for a consolation. Chandra Chamira to take. Good ball in and Krishanta Pereira left it. But one would have felt that if he got a touch on it, that Navy would be trailing by only 2 goals. And that's full time here at the Sugadadasa. Army registering a comprehensive win. 4-1. In the second half, they scored twice early on in the second half. Goals from Isadin from the penalty spot. And then Sajid Kumar gives them a 4-1 lead, which they preserved till the final whistle. Injury concerns for Sanka Danushka though, as Army now move to the top of the table with these 3 points. Just a reminder that the Crystal Palace game will kick off in a bit, as we now have the final statistics of the game. Army winning 4-1. Clearly the better team. 15 attempts on goal to Navy's 13. But their efforts were far more precise, and goalkeeper Udanga Reginald had no chance with most of the goals. As Army coming away comprehensive winners in this first game. Yeah, the Sukadasa. Join us again in a bit as we bring you live coverage of the game between Crystal Palace Gampula and Blue Star Kalutara. The FFSL Man of the Match award going to Sanka Danushka for great distribution shown yet again in this Super 8 stage. Join us again in 5 minutes for the game between Crystal Palace and Blue Star Kaludara. This is me, Ashwin Das, signing off, and now with Vijay Vikrama as well on ThePapare.com.